Okay, I think we might be live here. Give me 1 second. I don't know. Sorry, this is just a look at my back. Let's get those wind chimes going. Everyone likes a wind chime, don't they? Are we live? I don't know if we are. I think so. Oh, Scooby-Doo's here already. Bloody hell. That was quick. So, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm just setting up. A bit late this morning. I had to try and ring the doctors for my prescriptions, so I had to wait for them to open, and then I had to try and get through to them because the line's always bloody closed or whatever. What's going on here? Why is there a line here? Hold on. Is this, can we make this bigger? I don't understand what am I looking at here? Oh, an old school strongman, that's a good idea. Alright, give me 1 second. It might be better starting at this sort of time because there's no light shining on the canvas, which is good. Anyway, give me 1 second. I need to open the back door. Whew, it's boiling today. I'm going to be roasting in the summer. Give me a little second here. Need a little time. So yeah, for this stream, got down where are my paints? I had some paints to do at least. Right, so found one of the paints I'm going to be using. I cannot see shit on this. I don't know what R word you're on about there, Phil. No idea what you're talking about there, Phil. So yeah, these are all brand new paints. These are the colours I'm going to be using. Can we see on the cameras? Can we see on the camera? Yeah. So, 5 colours. A few people requested this. And I do like painting with just limited colours. All the colours I do are going to be mixed up from these pots here. No other colours. The blue is a cerulean blue, so that's going to make it quite vivid rather than using a primary blue. And then we got studio red, studio yellow. Okay, so let me know if it's looking alright, the stream. I'm just going to go on straight with a colour first of all. I'll do a yellow because everyone likes a yellow, don't they? Let's just squeeze it straight on. Oh man, you can tell these paints are brand new because I haven't even taken the tops off them. Pretty colours. Cool. Cool! So, do the old sponge technique again. I don't know if I've got a sponge anymore. I don't know. I honestly don't know what anyone's talking about there. Which R word? That's a little surprise for Tape Flip to annoy him. That's more of an in joke. It's not a hard and fast rule or anything. I just did it to, you know, just did it for fun, really. I realised you could set up filters on the comment section. I've never done it before because I'm a free speech absolutist, really. So I think people should be able to say whatever they like, but I just did it as a little in joke, I suppose. It's not like a serious ban or anything. I just thought, I know what some people are going to say as soon as they come along. The first thing they're going to try typing. That'll be a nice little surprise for them. Then they'll see. I'm doing the edges of the canvas as well. Someone said I should. I like to see the rough edges, but it might be alright if it's yellow. Oh, yellow. That'll make everything bright. Can you paint a yellow submarine? Okay. Give us a little while to get this colour on. Well, I'm nearly done anyway. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Yellow like sunshine. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And it is quite sunshiny today. So it'll just be blinding me all day. You see the marks on the canvas, uneven marks. Oop. Well, I was thinking about trying to set up some kind of like ticker tape thing across the screen, where when people make suggestions, I can just type them into this. I guess it'd be like a text file or something, and then we can see the suggestions sort of scrolling across the screen while I'm painting them. Might work, I don't know. Alright then, so paint a smiling cow. Okay. Ugh. Weightlifter, old school strongman. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do that first. That's my nice paintbrush. I was just using it earlier, so I've got it around here somewhere. I just put it in my fucking. Oh God, why do I put anything? Any time I put anything down, I lose it straight away. It's like a rule I have. Don't put anything down or you lose it. I had my nice paintbrush. Bought the other day. Well, I'm just going to use one of these then. These are not too bad. They're a bit shit, but they're okay, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, who's beeping out there? Who's beeping and why? Right then, strongman. So look, I've got my little figure here. It's absolute crap, but at least I can use it for proportions and stuff. I'm not doing sort of like a. I've never known a thing that can give me a less accurate representation of a human figure. Like, it doesn't move. I've never seen anything move so unnaturally as this. But I suppose. Like this. Yeah, that'll do me. I need him like on a sort of height though. I wish I was a strong man. I do as well, Phil, actually. But not enough to actually train to be a strong man. So I can't like that much. His shoulders are so small. I don't think this is an accurate representation of a figure in any way whatsoever. Not in any way. Yeah, I say don't wish to start building. Yeah, you can't wish it that much if you don't actually just do it, because it's achievable, isn't it? Just gotta keep working on it. Boom, 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 boom. I am the Iron Man. It's like when people say, I wish I could paint, and I'm like, well, just freaking do it then. What you're waiting for, and just pick up a piece of paper and start painting. It's not some magic trick to it. So his legs a bit. Well, his legs can be like this. It's fine. This is just a little stickman outline so far. It's not exactly a strong man yet, but we know what it's going to be. There's his feet. Does that look alright? I think so. Maybe his legs are too long. I don't know. Legs look too long to me, but that's how they look on the figure. But I guess that's alright. That's how we go. If I was a strong man. Oh, there's some big weights here. Was your mother happy with her Mother's Day gift? She said so, yeah. Those wind chimes. She's having a shed built in the back garden, but it's like a nice posh sort of shed because she does all craft stuff. So she's sort of setting up this shed, and she didn't know what colour scheme to do it, and she said she's going to do the same colour scheme as those wind chimes, like lemon yellow. So I guess she liked them enough. You never know with mothers though, when you buy them, you know. I could buy my mother a bag of potatoes and she would probably say it was great. God, I hate every time I put on Instagram anything art related. Like today, it was a picture of a blank canvas with my face going, "Hey, come and watch this live stream." And I see it on other people's art posts. There's always someone going, "Hey, that's amazing! Follow the link in our bio to be featured." So, fuck off. You haven't even looked at the picture, have you? Do you want the yellow submarine? Do you want a yellow submarine, or do you want the yellow submarine from? Is that a bird? Yeah. Do you want the yellow submarine from the cartoon, like this thing? It might look cool. Make a nice little base to the painting. Oh, there's my paintbrush. There's my nice paintbrush here. Okay, I'll do this one. What's going on up there? Bloody pigeons flapping around like crazy, making alarming noises. Actually, check this. I'm gonna do it in blue. God damn! Keep forgetting I haven't opened these yet. These paints. We'll do the whatever I just said, Beatles version. It's kind of cool. I'll just do it about outline in blue because we're just getting the outlines on. And they want. Who says you're not allowed to move into the Gurdwara? That's not very hospitable, is it? Not very hospitable at all. believe they don't just let you move in instantly. What if you change your religion? You become a Sikh. Submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. Just get the basics in here so I know where everything goes. That, and that, and then little beetles. Yeah, I could see you with a nice big bushy beard and an orange turban on film. I think that would probably suit you. I wouldn't even change religion, just do it anyway. No one says you have to be religious to wear a turban, do they? Why not just wear a turban all the time? Bloody hell, there's some crazy shit going on the road today. So everyone will just give it a rest with the horns. Next minute there'll be a dog barking. That'll be the next annoyance for me. A dog endlessly barking in someone's back garden. In the yellow submarine. Hiya, Savage Henry. Hiya, Smoke Trap. Do a pyramid in the background. Okay. Pyramid in the background. Wait, where's my white paint? Okay, here. Here it is, here it is. Don't worry everyone, I found the white paint. Are you in the Bronx? What? How do submarines work? Who knows? There's a big pyramid in the background here. We'll do it here. Some kind of pyramid, isn't it? Up, 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 up. There. Ugh, smug trap, alright then. Paint you in again. I'm going to do you just in one of these windows. These windows have got the Beatles in on the picture, so I need some characters in here. So we'll do the turkey, gobble gobble, smug trap, with an AK-47. I'll remember that's meant to be smug trap. Once again. What else was it? Happy Smiling Cow or something like that, wasn't it? Smiling cow of some sort. I'll have a quick look at a picture of a cow on my phone. How do I stop the Huawei P20 screen from switching off?
Here is information from Virgin Mobile step-by-step phone guides.
I don't want to turn off screen lock, I just want to turn it off going to sleep. Change the screen timeout. Set left to access more apps. Why did it tell me on my Huawei Ascend Y300? Touch settings. Touch display. Screensaver is off, so it doesn't have any bloody setting on here. Ugh. Sleep. There's no option on here for sleep. My God. Oh, here we go. No. No, that's 50. I've made it even worse now. Do you know what? This bloody phone. The only option it gave me was to make it. Oh, for fuck's sake! I really hate phones. How do I change sleep settings on the Huawei P20?
Here is information from virgin.tmtx.ca.
Fuck. Mute touch settings. Display. There's no sleep option. Oh. It tells me every option I look at. It says go into display. The sleep is like faded out, so why does it have to do this to me? Look, the sleep options here, right? And what I'm trying to do is, so I can use my phone for painting, is change the setting of the sleep so it doesn't switch off after 10 seconds or whatever it is. But it doesn't. Fucking hell, there we go. There we go. Oh my god, that was such an effort. Right, I've finally got my phone set up so it doesn't constantly switch off. Right there. Let's have a look. Where can I put this cow? Where do you want this cow? My set of orders on this cow I'm going to do. Nope. It's going to have a big smile, isn't it? Right then, so let's try and do this strong man. Let's get him all muscly and shit. It's probably not just a case of drawing the muscles on, you know, just making his arms fat, but I'm not very good at muscle drawing, so we'll start off like that. Big barrel chest and all that. Right. biggest thing. It's the neck, innit? The big strong fucking. I don't know what the names for the different muscles are, but it's like fuck. Boom! I'm a strong man. I've got strong man muscles. Little hands there. Hi Joseph. I'm thinking about increasing my dose of citalopram. Yeah, maybe. I just realised I ran out of tablets yesterday, and I can't get any more on my prescription until Wednesday, so I'm gonna have another couple of days without them. God damn. But it's a pain in the ass making an appointment with the doctor. That's my only problem. I have real trouble with it. It puts me off going to him because it's just such a pain in the ass trying to make an appointment with him. You got to ring up like first thing in the morning, and there's no like hold system. It's just if someone else is calling at that time, you just it's just engaged, so you can't get through. So you've got to constantly ring back. It can take like an hour of just hitting the redial button. Boop boop boop. Redial. Boop boop boop. And there's only a small window in the morning between like 7 and 8 o'clock or something like that where you can actually make an appointment. So that's when everyone in the whole area just tries to ring up for an appointment. So getting through at any point during that time is almost impossible. It's just awful. I don't know why they have such a bad system, but they do. That's the doctors for you. Anyway, that's my story. I might just up my prescription. I might just start taking 20 milligrams instead of 10 when I get my new prescription, because I can just repeat prescription whenever I want, really. That's all easy and peasy. Right, I don't know. Let's try and mix up a nice colour here. Let's get the yellow open. I already had it open, haven't I, for the background. And try and mix up a skin tone for the strongman. I'm going to paint just a nice. He's going to be naked for a start, and then I'm going to put his leotard on. psychiatrist or primary? What do you mean? When I go to the doctor, it's just my GP. General practitioner, it's you know, just about if I wanted to talk about with my tablets or whatever, that's who I speak to, but it's just a nightmare to get through to them. Blocking the corner. It's collecting a lot of the red from underneath. That's alright. Oh, where's that blue come from now? Bloody hell. Not even anywhere near the blue. Not to worry. Not to worry too much. Sort of thing. Yeah, that's the thing with them. They definitely goes up and down on them. Some days it just doesn't feel like it's doing anything. And then I'm getting like a bit of a panic. I think that sort of sends me on a bad one, because I start to think it's not working anymore. Whereas I think if you just wait it out sometimes, your mood sort of balances out. It's just a case of waiting a lot of the time on SSRI, especially in the beginning. It's when you first start taking them, well, I found anyways, the mood goes right up and down all the time. Like every couple of hours you feel different. It takes ages to balance out. It takes like a couple of months, I think. I find that at first you feel really, like, once it balances out you feel really positive. You don't feel the side effects so much because you're so used to feeling down, you don't really feel it. And then after a while, you start to get used to your effects, so you start noticing the side effects more, so you start feeling like the tiredness and stuff. When I first start taking them, I feel like I've got like boundless energy. So I'm so used to feeling like low energy and stuff. Like, it's like it makes you kind of forget the tiredness that you get. Right, the strong man. Who knows if he's looking strong? Start getting like the crazy nightmares coming back. I don't know if they've kind of started to balance out a bit again now, I'm not sure. Citalopram just sort of give me like a real specific sort of nightmare. I don't know what it is. More than it was on fluoxetine, they just give me like really weird, like vivid dreams. Citalopram just gives me like It's just like dreams of being like pursued by something, you know, or like a lurking menace. You know, really weird. It's probably like it sort of blocks your anxiety and then it lets it out in other ways, so it comes out in like your dreams or something. I don't know. That's what I found. It's like constantly dreaming of being like there's like a lurking danger I can't quite place. It's probably a general sense of anxiety that my brain turns into some kind of menace in my dreams that I don't feel during the day. Very weird thing. I don't know. Don't know for sure. That's just my theory. Right, he's a bit red at the minute. He looks like he's been boiled alive or something, but yeah, I honestly do like. At first, the nightmares were bad, like quite terrible. And I didn't really like going to sleep because I was like worried about what I was going to have. But I'm kind of used to them now. I don't really have the nightmares so much. It's more just like weird dreams, like really vivid and like psychedelic dreams, and I quite enjoy them. And now even if I get the occasional nightmare still, I don't find it so bad. Like, you know, I find them quite interesting. And I get I was getting a lot of the bits that I find most interesting is like these it's kind of like, it's more when I'm sort of in the in-between wake and sleep state. I get these really vivid like images in my mind. Yeah, those wild dreams are good. But like the half awake ones are the best, I think, because it's kind of like you just get these like really odd like colours in your mind and stuff. I can't really explain it. It's just like, I don't know, like swirling colours in front of your face, in front of your eyes. Weird like sculptures and stuff I was seeing. It's dead strange. I'm trying to mix a brown up with these three colours, but I'm not really sure. It's looking more purple. I'm going to have to put more yellow into that. When I worked in a shop that sold paints, that was the most common question, was how do you make brown? And I was like, well, it's difficult. You've got to mix the three primary colours, or you can mix orange and blue, or you can mix purple and yellow, or you can mix green and red. I said it's like a tertiary colour, so it's hard to mix up, you know. It's better to just buy a pot of brown paint usually. And they'd always look at me like I was fucking naffed or something. I was like, trust me, honestly. I know I look like some gimp who works in a shop, but I honestly do know what I'm talking about when it comes to mixing your colours. So it's hard to mix up your browns. So this brown looks like a purple because I've probably not put enough yellow into it. Should give us an interesting effect anyway. Every other painting's just full of yellow ochre and then burnt umber colours just all over the place. It's me, and you know what that means? I'm not sure what that means, to be honest, tape flip. What do you want to paint? A didgeridoo? Gone quiet. Yeah, boy. What do you want? What is it? What could you possibly want, tape flip? Hi, Leon. You alright? Tape flip and Leon just came into the chat at the same time. Suspicious. Who's the race on guy? Raysoon. What the hell's a Raysoon? This is looking like a cave painting, this cow, isn't it? Look at it. What's something I've never painted before? What do you mean? I don't understand. Hi Alexander Delane. I sent you a parcel out today actually. Frankenfurter's request, which one? The Strongman. Is it a bit Rocky Horror? I'm interested to see what Tape Flip's niche request is. I'm trying hard to guess, but I can't. Enjoying the traffic sounds, I hope so. Might have to close the door in a minute though. It was boiling before, but now it's starting to cool off. It's very changeable, the weather these days. It's like a heat wave one minute and then the next minute it goes cold, so I can't really decide what the weather's going to do. Yeah, sorry if you're enjoying that traffic noise. I'm closing the back door to get a bit of warmth in here. I'm worried that my muscle man's gonna look a bit a bit sort of pale and nothingy. Oh, I saw you put some videos of hedgehogs on, Leon. I haven't watched them yet though. But I saw them on my subscription feed. I'm going to enjoy watching them later. Not sure what to do here for the background. Don't know if anyone's got any particular requests on that, but that's how I know I've got when I know I've got hedgehogs in my back garden. Well, apart from when they come into the house, it's usually because I can hear them snuffling around. Dead noisy. Are you still on a downward spiral? I don't know. I think I've sort of balanced out. I'm not 100%. I don't know. I'm in some weird limbo, I think. I'm waiting to see if I need to go up a dose, but I'm just put off contacting the doctor because it's such a pain trying to do it. Oh, I don't know yet. Could be, could not be. What happened to Tape Flip? Where did he go? He said he was going to make a request and then he vanished. All of a sudden. I don't know what that's about. Mysterious. Can I ask how you're feeling? I'm feeling alright. I'm just feeling kind of, I don't know how I'm feeling really, honestly. I'm feeling in a way where I can't tell how I'm feeling, basically. Very vague, I would say. Probably need to change my dose. I imagine I will with my tablets. Might make a video if I do. It'll probably mess up my fucking live streams if I change my dose, because I'll be going all like sleepy and stuff again. Oh bloody hell! Thanks for the super chat, Joseph. Hope you're feeling. Hope everything goes well with your meds. Hope you feel better. Don't stop the streaming. I won't stop streaming. I just I imagine if I change meds, I'll be getting tired. You should put a request to something to paint in if you do a super chat, because you know. It is a paint whatever people request stream. Fit in the last vid, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think maybe just the painting wasn't going how I wanted. You know, I don't know whether it was a mental thing, whether I just sometimes the paintings just don't come out right, especially on those hour-long painting. You know, I don't know. I was going to ask you actually, Joseph, I wasn't sure if you were still there, but now I've seen your super chat. I was going to say, because you were talking about dreaming and being on the fluoxetine for a couple of weeks. I was going to see if you get the same thing as me when you start to change meds, or when you're in the beginning stages, in the first couple of weeks. And it's what I noticed this on both medications, fluoxetine and citalopram. You wake up in the middle of the night. Like I would wake up in the middle of the night and go for the piss or something, and like it'd be like I was standing in a strobe light or something. Like I was visually like hallucinating, like lights flashing on and off. It's just like a strobe light. It was dead like disorientating. I'd be like trying to take a piss, and like sort of swaying back and forth because the lights were like flashing all around me. Or I'd just wake up in my bedroom and like, you know, you could see a bit of light from the curtains, but it looked like it was strobing away. Very weird. That's the bottom of this here, I think. Looking a bit sort of weird at the minute, this painting, just because of all the blocked in colours. Looking kind of, I don't know. Another weird thing I'm having, which I don't know if this is the tablets or this is just a weird sleep thing. You made the first bid on my pornographic doodle. Yeah, I think you're the only person who's bid on any of them paintings. I don't think they were as popular as the last ones. So yeah, I reckon you'll probably get that one. I sent you out the paintings that you bid on. Well, I sent you out the prints and the painting that you won the bid on, that you sent payment for. But then there's another one which is still saying awaiting or something like that. So I didn't send that one out. So I could send both of those ones out if you win that bid, which you probably will. I don't think anyone else is going to bid on them paintings. I might have another go at the hour-long painting streams at some point. I might wait and see if I change my dose on my tablets. Anyway, what I was going to say was I've been having a weird thing with my sleep, and I don't know if this is tablets related or if it's just sleep. It's like a weird sleep thing. But hiya James, can you draw David Icke? Yes. Oh my god, I love David Icke. I keep getting this thing where well, what happens is I'm snoring in my sleep, and Alex will go, Tom, roll on your side, because if I'm lying on my back I snore, but if I lie on my side I stop snoring. So she always says that in my sleep, like, Tom, go on your side, so I stop snoring, I don't wake her up. But in my head I'm lying there wide awake in bed, like looking at the ceiling, not snoring. And whenever she says it to me, I always think I'm lying there awake. I must be dreaming. I must be lying there sleeping and snoring, but dreaming that I'm lying there awake in bed. And it happens consistently. Like every time she says like I'm snoring, whenever she tells me to lie on my side, it's because I'm snoring and I've woken her up. But yeah, it must be some weird thing. Like I'm dreaming that I'm awake somehow. I don't know. I sold all three, the last ones I did with the paintings. I've still got one here actually. That's the one that Alex Eventhal won the bid on it, but it still says pending payment or something, so I think it might be because I tried to send you an invoice for it without the postage on top, so you didn't have to pay postage. So maybe that's why it hasn't gone through yet. But I don't really understand eBay that well. But I sold all those three. The ones from last week, I put them on for cheaper because they were just on canvas board. I don't know. These ones are still going. Alex has bid on this one. And then this one is probably my favourite of the three, but if no one bids on that, I'm going to put it on my wall probably. Get a frame for that. Like that painting. Alright, let's do David Icke. Show me a picture of David Icke. Never just shows me a picture of him. David Icke, 5G is going to come and get you. Alright. Where shall I do him? Riding on the cow, maybe? Riding on the cow. It's going to be David Icke. Just figure out the chest, stomachy thing, hips, legs, feet. Okay, that should be right. What do is if we got it figures thing, it just come out really flat looking. Probably alright, isn't it? Freaking hell, another super chat from Joseph Starling. Thanks, man. You didn't have to, you could just request that, you know. Not that I'm complaining. Paint the Union Jack, of course. How about the entire background as the Union Jack? How about that? That'll look cool. I can't think of anything to do on the background, so. G. G. Great idea. Okay, good. Union Jack. Let's get a look at it.
According to Wikipedia,
oh, I don't need to hear its life story, do I? Just want to see a picture of it, thanks. And you just know someone's going to go, that's not the Union Jack, that's the Union flag. The Union Jack is only the Union Jack when it's on a ship. Actually, I think you'll find. Oh, for God's sake, I've got paint everywhere, man. All over my hands. eBay is a peculiar beast. Yeah. I find it quite stressful. I never know whether to just place my maximum bid, like early on, and just forget about it, and then it's nice and relaxed. I always think, I can just put my maximum bid in, and then if I get it, I get it. If I don't, then I don't. And, or do you wait until like the last minute and then put your bid in? Sometimes I do that. I feel like that gives me a better chance because it's like you don't play your hands so early on. But I never know for sure. Right, okay. Union flag. Where's the middle? Go for here. I don't know for sure. Where's the middle of the canvas? It's a look real smart. Very patriotic. Nice choice. Talking about money again. You know, I hate talking about money. Don't make me talk about money. Although I am kind of obsessed with money because I haven't got any at the minute, so I'm like, shit, I haven't got any money. Like every day I'm waking up like thinking about incomes and outgoings or whatever it is. I might have to just paint this straight in. Oh, you just woke up drunk. Is that why you how'd you wake up drunk? How much did you drink? How much did you drink the night before? Still a 1 hour challenge now. I know it looks like a 1 hour challenge at a minute, but this is just a long-term painting. The only challenge here is I'm only using 5 colours, including the black and white. So the primary colours in black and white. Although the blue is a cerulean blue, just to, you know, mix it up a little bit. Just to get things a bit more exciting. Oh, it's exciting! I'm using cerulean blue instead of a primary blue for my blue. Whoa! Steady on! Don't get too excited, everyone. Mmm, 10 beers in a hot pot. Well, can't complain with that, I guess. When am I streaming again? Every day, probably. Depends if I get a doctor's appointment. So I might be, I might have to like stop streaming at some point if the doctor's. I don't know. I'll try and get a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So I'll be streaming anyway. It's not like I'm going to be there all day, but. Just work out this put the lines in for the flag so I know where it's going. For the Union flag. Union Jack. Sick? No, well, I just want to see the doctor about my tablets that I'm on to see if I can change the dose. Getting like weird dreams and stuff again, and just weird moods and things. So I was going to see if I could change it up a bit. Sick physically, just sick in the head as usual. Oh God. Please don't go. Oh. Oh, bloody red colour mixed in with the white. Shit. Aren't we all? Yep. Yep. I'm trying to clean this fucking brush, but it's not doing it. No, what I do, there's some red mixed in. I'm going to declare it a hate crime against me somehow. That paintbrush. God. Make a nice background to the painting, I reckon. And the more things we put on top of it, it'll look, I don't know, kind of cool. Painting live streams of physical and mental therapy. Maybe. Although I find it a bit stressful sometimes, I don't know. The thing I find most stressful is having the painting like half finished and knowing people can see it. I like to sort of have a painting that's done and then just show people it. Stresses me out like when it's like this. Don't know why. Don't like people being able to see like a crappy painting when it's not done yet. You seen that Wim Hof guy? No, what's that all about? Not heard of it before. Wim Hof. It sounds like an artist name if I've ever heard one. Fucking cunts. Why does a red mix in? Oh god, I hate painting. Why did I choose to be a painter? No, I'll have endless red. I had to discard my brush earlier because I got a tiny bit of red in it. I couldn't get rid of it. No point painting white because it just... Oh! Why is life so difficult? Tom G Soft Talk ASMR. Hello, badge. A red root master bus in the bottom corner down here. I could do that if you so wish. Let me start my list, because I'm getting quite a few suggestions in now, and I'm going to forget them all. So I can remember the cow, David Icke. I'm going to get this background in, the Union flag, Union Jack, whatever it is. Red Route Master. Fuck. Red Route Master bus. Bottom corner. For some reason I just spelled bus with 2 S's. Reckons anything can be overcome by cold water and breathing techniques. He's Dutch and climbed Everest in his undies. Sounds insane. The nearest I've heard of something like that is these Buddhist monks that they managed to do some meditation technique where they managed to make their body temperature rise somehow. I don't know what they do, but they fucking red paint, goddamn. Ah. And I've seen like videos of them, like they like sleep in the snow, you know, just outside. They don't like wrap up warm or anything, but they like spend a night sleeping in the snow, exposed to the elements, and they just survive it because they managed to do something. So I know there's one of your chakras. I think it's like the one in your groin area, which is like associated with your body temperature, isn't it? Apparently they can raise their temperature by meditating on that area or something. I don't know. But interesting. Mind over matter, isn't it? There was that woman recently who her thing was climbing mountains in her bikini, and she died from exposure because she got stuck. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for everyone. I can't remember what her name was, but I remember it was in the news. She was like, that was her thing, was climbing mountains in a bikini. Maybe it was a similar technique, but I don't know if she got stuck there or what, but died from exposure because she was up there in a bikini. Oh. Nice way of showing the colours that I'm using as well, having the background be this Union Jack. Breathes in and out slowly for 30 times, waits for a couple of minutes and does it another 3 times. Then holds his breath for 5 minutes. It sounds like a Buddhist thing, you know, like a lot of their stuff is breathing techniques. Someone once told me to look up something called holographic breathing. Oh shit, not the camera. something called holographic breathing, where you, I don't know what it is, you like breathe in for a certain amount of time and then breathe out. Very similar to what the doctors teach you for treating anxiety. It's like you breathe out for longer than you breathe in, which is quite a good technique, I found. Like say you breathe in for like 7 seconds and then you breathe out for 11 seconds or something like that, so you kind of slowly start to starve your body of oxygen, I suppose. Calms you down somehow. Don't know how, like a magic. Injecting me with botulism. Fucking hell. He's not that guy. I remember a guy being on who was on TV when I was a kid, and he was like, apparently like this like superhuman, and they could like stick swords through him and all sorts of stuff, and he could like electrocuting him. They were like tasering him on his neck, and he would just like, he wasn't flinching, like right on his brain stem. They were like tasering him with like this high-powered taser. Can't remember if he had some breathing technique or what, but just like, it was on like, oh, I can't remember. There used to be some TV shows like a bit like that Tarrant on TV or something like that, where they showed like weird stuff from around the world, and that guy was on it. I don't know what his name was. Breathe in for 6 and breathe out for 7. Yeah, works well actually. Works better for me than taking diazepam. The breathing technique, because you can just do it anytime. Instant relaxation. Right, let's try. Where's the middle? So, I want this kind of like this, right? Somewhere there, I think. Very patriotic, this picture. It's not meaning to be, but it's turned out quite, you know, David Icke, Routemaster bus, all of that stuff. It's all good. Bit wrong, bit wonky. Don't mind the flag looking a bit wonky, like. It's all good. It's all fine. Paint on this table now. This holographic breathing was about your tongue as well. Like you breathe in for a certain amount of time and then you hold it and then you put your tongue on your roof of your mouth. That was like part of it. And then you breathe out for longer than you breathed in or something like that. I can't remember. But it was actually very similar to a technique that I remember my friend had a book on like secret ninja training, and there was something in there really similar. Real similar technique. Apparently putting your tongue on your roof of your mouth is like centering your I don't know. It's like joining your chi to your top and the bottom of your body or something. I don't know. Connecting your chi from your brain to your body or something. I can't remember that exact words. Something like that. Would you have liked to be a graffiti artist when you were younger? Yeah, I've always liked graffiti art. I like a bit. I like looking at it. I go around a lot, like taking pictures of it or just looking at the different tags and stuff. I like all of that stuff. We'll get all the we'll get this background in first, and when we put the things on top, I'm gonna have to fart around painting it in. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Oh, why is that? No, that's wrong. Hold on. Hold on there. Hold on just 1 minute. What's the meaning of this? I'll have a look into that guy then. Sounds interesting. I love reading about stuff like that. Although I find with these like Eastern things, there's always you can always find some like scientific experiment saying how it works, and then you can always find something saying how it's all bullshit as well at the same time. Right, this I don't know about this flag. It's definitely not right. For fuck's sake. Somehow this way, down here, it's way too wide. I don't know how, because I thought I'd kept it straight. Oh, okay, maybe that's better. Something like this, a bit rough and ready. Check his interview with Russell Brand from a few weeks ago. Oh, I'm subscribed to Russell Brand actually. I don't watch half the stuff. I'm just subscribed to him. I'm one of them. I subscribe to a lot of channels, but I don't watch half of them. God, I wish I would stop getting the brushes and the paints. Paint a jester in honor of April Fool's Day. Could you do a Q&A live stream? Well, you can just ask me questions here right now. I'll answer them. It's pretty much what these streams are a lot of the time, isn't it? People asking questions. Q&A right now. Q&A away. Where did Tape go? You seem to disappear all of a sudden. What was that all about? Wait there, let me write down Jester. Jester! In honor of April Fool's. Fuck's sake, what's this camera doing this for? Stop moving. I'll put the Jester on the list. I am the Jester. I am the tester. All a bit rough and ready at the minute, as usual with these paintings. God damn Papa John's constantly messaging me now. You order 2 pizzas with an app and that's it then. Do you want a pizza tonight? No. No, I don't want to eat pizza every single day, thanks Papa John's. I would if I could. If I wouldn't die of obesity within a year, I would do that, but no thanks. No thanks. I need something to talk about, Alex. Everyone's asking me things or just making comments. If I wanted to concentrate, I would just sort of ignore everyone's comments. Which I do when I go a bit quiet sometimes when I'm painting. I'm like, shit, I need to concentrate on this. I like Papa John's. The last one I had was really good. Oh, it's the only ones I know that do vegan cheese on their pizzas. The only shit thing on them that I got was the wedges, which were absolute shite. And the fact that the delivery guy brought us completely wrong pizzas the first time, and I had to shout him because he was about to drive off in his car. I was like, "Oh, you've given us the wrong pizzas, you fool! This isn't vegan cheese. This is 2 pizzas. I ordered 1, and I ordered 2 sides. What the fuck, man?" I was like, "What the fuck, man? Is this some kind of joke to you? The fuck, man?" I was like that. I wasn't really. I was like, "Excuse me, you've sent me the wrong pizza here." Quite alright, don't worry about it. No harm done. No harm done, sir. Thank you. No, I'm not vegan. I had a vegan pizza with meat on it. Just my wife can't have lactose, so we like pizzas, but we always have to get that fucking vegan cheese on it. Most of the time it's vile, but the vegan cheese on the Papa John pizzas is actually good. Sometimes we get it from that, you know, in Asda, where you can get that counter where you can make your own pizza and they put whatever toppings you want on there. Sometimes we get it from there as well, vegan cheese. It's good. Good shit, good shit. I don't know why places don't start doing like a lacto-free option. That would be good. Right, what was this meant to be? That was the... What was this? Oh, that was the bottom of the pyramid, wasn't it? Yeah. Painted a bit in there that I've forgotten what it was. I remember now. Bottom of pyramid. Hiya, Mary V. What the fuck? Sema, hiya as well, didn't see you there. Has she got Asian blood? Why, because she can't digest lactose? I don't know, maybe. Nice back, thank you. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I'm in front of the camera. I can't set up the camera very well for painting certain bits. Certain bits I'm going to be in front of the camera, you just have to stare at my back. I should put something interesting on my t-shirt on the back so people can have something to look at when I'm in front of the camera. Like a message, like an advert or something. Oh. Can't see anything, so that's cool. Good. So it's early days, I've only just started this painting, so it doesn't look like much anyway. It's not very exciting. It's probably good that I'm covering the entire camera. The delivery guy had a piss opposite ours. He delivered our takeaway. Oh. I've had some bad delivery people. Ooh, I've had some good ones, like, but I had some guy turn up and he'd like tipped over the fucking entire pizza in the bag. Like, not the pizza, the curry. It was curry. He tipped it all over. He just handed it over to us. I was like, oh, it fell over. You'll have to ring the delivery. You'll have to ring the takeaway to get your money back. I was like, well, you're not going to go and get us another one? No. Had one takeaway place. We'd ordered from there loads of times before, and then we ordered something off Just Eat. They took the money for it, and then rang us up to ask for an extra £2 for the delivery, even though the delivery charge was on the Just Eat. We're like, no, we paid for delivery, and we've ordered from you loads of times. Oh, well, we've changed it so that now delivery is £2 extra to your area. I was like, well, you didn't change it on Just Eat, did you? He took our money happily and then decided we should pay more. So we're like, no, we're not paying for it. We're not paying extra for this delivery. Just give us the money back. Oh, well, you have to contact Just Eat to get your money back. We can't give you a refund. I was like, fuck, you're just taking our money and then you're not even going to give us it back. So they got a bad review anyway. Those wankers. Can you put different background music? 80s music. I don't know, because I don't want to get a copyright strike, so it'd have to be something yeah, that's it. People making your food. I'm always worried to complain. I don't complain if I'm going to get the food, but if I, you know, like in a restaurant or something. I heard what you said. I'm just saying it needs to be some, like, you know, copyright free or something. Let's have a look. Hold on. Copy. Oh fuck. Or else I'll get a strike and then I won't be able to stream anymore. Let's have a look. Tea music? What the fuck's that mean? Wii Music. I don't think so. I've got a backup channel. It's fine. I'm not like desperate in case I get a strike. I just I'd rather keep it on this channel I've got a backup. It's just like Tom Fudge or something like that. Oh. God, I don't know why I'm sneezing. Wii music. No way, Nintendo were like the worst ones for copyright striking your music. Anything like that. They're like, nope, we want all the money. We're Nintendo, we haven't got much money, we need to take it from YouTubers the second they use any of our contents. I found out that a lot of times when I've tried to use Nintendo music. You put like a second of it in your video. It could be an hour-long video. But I don't know what I'm playing. I can't actually hear it. I'm just playing it through OBS. So, what does this music sound like? Do Wii music? No, I'm not doing Wii music. I don't even. You said 80s. Wii music's not 80s. It won't get me a strike. Actually, I could play it. I'm not like too bothered about this. It's it would just mean I'd get annoying adverts on the video when people try and play it back. Ugh. There's birds like constantly flying up at my window. Oh, wait, let me see if I'm doing. See that little guy? They're building a nest, I think. I don't know if they're eating the spiders, but they're getting all the cobwebs off the window. Around the window. I see that little guy there. Sounds pure shit. Good. I am glad of that very much. Yeah, those birds are like pulling the cobwebs. I think they must be building a nest. They're constantly coming. Hope you like that little diversion there. Fucking red getting in there. Oh. Soiling it, the red. Let me put this music on so I can hear it. Oh god, it's terrible. Well, I'm glad I can't hear that. I'm glad I don't have to listen to that, guys. Enjoy it though. God damn. Why does the red keep coming back to haunt me? Sickly shite. I'll change it. I'll change it. Bloody hell. Can't please anyone. That's why I put the gongs on, because it, you know, who doesn't like a few prayer gongs playing in the background? You're having a hot pot. Okay, let's find. Hope you enjoy this. Do 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 do. Oh God, I haven't got the camera right, have I? Why does it keep? My tripod is not playing today. It's kind of like moving a bit loose. Don't keep an eye on it. It sort of sinks. Yugoslavian synth. Nope, we're having this now. It's great. Doom, 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 doom. It's very exciting. For Sam and Murray, who aren't even here probably to enjoy it. Come in here, you demand Wii music. Please play Wii music. Please. We love it. It's our favourite song. Gongs are okay. Yeah, CFAX music. That was like I thought that wasn't that like just like classical? Like I honestly can't remember. Teletext and all that. I thought that was just like they played like weird classical music in the background of that. I can't remember. I watched a good podcast about CFAX. It was the Retro Hour podcast. And basically, there's a guy who's archiving CFAX and teletext, because you know they say it was like a precursor to the internet. You know, being able to like interact with your TV and stuff. So it's a little bit of history, technological history. But this guy is like archiving it all, and the way he gets the CFAX, I didn't know this. Apparently, if you've got like anything recorded off the TV from back in the day when CFAX and teletext was a thing, all the CFAX is there on the videotape. It's like the way they stored it. It was like just underneath the picture, like compressed down, like somehow. I don't know how it works, but basically like underneath the image which you see on the screen, the CFAX is there, like squashed down. So like, if you've got like old videotapes, there's a way of extracting the CFAX from it somehow. I don't know how, but apparently they've got this archive of all this stuff that they've extracted from old VHS tapes. Job Finder. The Open University, that was a thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Digitizer. It's fucking shit though. Have you watched it? It's absolute garbage. Tried to watch a few and it was just like, oh, whoa, we're really random. Lol. I was up for that CFX digitizer show. I thought, yeah, it's gonna be cool. Load of shit. There's people on it who I like Larry Bundy Jr. and all that, but oh, they fucked it up, honestly. And do you remember, was it called Bamboozled or whatever? It was like a quiz, and you had to type in the numbers. Like you had to get that. If you got the answer, you had to type in the number of the answer you thought it was. Jibbed it, what do you mean? Doing good vids lately. Who, the digitizer? I haven't really looked at it. I watched the first few episodes of Digitizer thinking it was going to get better, but it just never did, so I stopped. And then anything else they put out after that was tainted in my eyes. Problem I had, right? They have this show, they have this game show about computer games, and they hardly showed any computer games on it. I did have some thing where they got a guest on to play an arcade game, and they didn't even have the arcade game in focus. They hardly even showed the screen. They just showed someone's face playing an arcade game, being asked questions. It was like, well, what's the point in having them playing a computer game? You may as well just not bother. It was daft. Oh, they stopped it. I'll have a look. I'll check it out again if it's got any better. I remember like also on that guy, like anytime people were like criticising the show, in the comments he was just like leaving really arsey replies. You know, people were just like, oh, it's alright, but you know, it's a bit, the humour's a bit off and whatever. And he was just responding really like dismissively, he wasn't like really listening. So I thought, well, he's not actually going to listen to his critics and try and improve the show. I won't bother watching. I might give it another go if it's got any better. I don't mind the random humour because I quite like, you know, I'm a big fan of like shooting stars and stuff like that. I thought, you know, a shooting stars type of game show, but with computer games. Sounds like a good idea, but I just felt I didn't really missed the mark a lot of the time. You know, it was trying too hard. Might check it out again. What's the music sounding like? Paul Rose. Which one was that? Is that the guy who plays Mr. Biff or whatever? I can understand, like, because you know, if you worked hard on something and then people are bitching about it, then I can see why it'd be hard to take. But the same time, there's a way to take criticism and just being like rude to people. I think it's always gives a bad impression, in my opinion. Did a good vid on Clive Sinclair. Oh, that's cool. I'm well into my spectrums. ZX Spectrums. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got paint on the floor. Oh! I don't even know where this paint comes from. God. I put a nice sheet down to cover the carpet and cover the floor so I don't get paint on it. I still managed to, I don't know how. Paint finds a way. This is why I don't use oils. Acrylics at least are nice and easy to scrub off. Even when they dry on a laminate floor, they're easy to get off. Bloody oil paints have been impossible. Half this stream is just me sweeping, cleaning the floor. I'm going to take my shoes off, I reckon. I'm getting paint. Top shagger, was he? There's a good movie based on Clive Sinclair where Alexander Armstrong plays him. Doesn't have any shagging him exploits in there, but it's a good movie. Damn paint on the fucking floor. There we go. Yeah, it's a shame that you know, that industry died off in the UK, like the computer industry. I'd love to see them still making some of them, you know. I know they banged in paint free models, was he? Amazing. Well, he was like super rich, wasn't he? So makes sense. But like, yeah, I think it's a shame that that's industry's not there anymore. Like I guess like Raspberry Pi and all that's the face of the British computer industry at the minute, but I'd love to see like a dedicated console, especially something like that, like a computer that you plug into your TV like a console, but where you just sort of, you've got like the raw computer, as soon as you switch it on you can just start fucking around with it, but it's got like good like, you know, modern day processing powers or whatever. I like that attitude with Sinclair computers, where it was just like, it didn't really hold your hand. It's just basically like, right, here's the computer, do what you like to it. Here's the guts of the programming. You just, you know, it's got like the basic language, or you can just put in your own machine code. Just gives you access straight away to the entire hardware. You can just do what you want. Start making your own game on it from scratch. It wasn't even really made for gaming, but you know, just the idea of a computer that just doesn't treat you like a child, just lets you have access to all of it straight away. Especially with, like, you know, the Z81s or whatever they were called, where you had to build it yourself, like solder all the components together yourself, and then you switched it on and you basically just got like a blank screen where you've got to type things in to get it to do anything. You've got to program it from scratch. Funky Spectrum. No, I don't really like drama channels, to be honest. Funky Spectrum was a bit of a fucking drama queen. I don't like these channels that do stupid voices as well. I'm Funky Spectrum. I don't know. It seems to be a bit of a drama queen and shitting on other channels constantly. You know. Not interested, honestly. I think I was sub for a while, and then every video that came out was some fucking drama. I just didn't care. It's like, yeah, give me a break. Also, I heard it was like copyright striking channels that were using games, because he's got like that. He's got some kind of game label, hasn't he, where he releases Spectrum games. But I heard he was copyright striking certain people if they were using footage from games. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that, so I thought that was a bit shit. I didn't like believe it, but then I started watching the videos and I was like, that seems like the kind of person who would do something like that actually. Proper drama queen. Don't like drama. I'm sub to quite a few retro gaming channels though. There's one that just, I can't remember his name, maybe it's Paul Jenkinson or something. He does something called the Spectrum Show. That's good, a good one. That's really good. Yeah, I think my cousin had a Commodore 64. I never had one. I had a ZX Spectrum when I was a kid. But I remember playing my cousin's Commodore and being proper impressed with it. And the Amstrad. I wish Alan Sugar would keep making consoles. Don't know why he doesn't. I think once Brexit happens, it'd be a good opportunity for something like that to come along. You know, for like Alan Sugar to declare a new British gaming computer or something like that. Good opportunity for like a new industry to flourish. A new sort of sense of patriotism in British computing. Like I say, Raspberry Pi is pretty much that at the minute, but I don't really think British when I think of it. There haven't really been people around like Clive Sinclair for years. I mean, that's another sort of British thing, isn't it? Like the idea of these like wacky inventors, these like super genius type people who invent crazy things. And I don't know. I can't remember the last person who came along who did something like that. What's the music like? Is it shit? I'll change it if you want. I think Sam and Marie have gone back to class or something probably. They asked for Wii music, but then they didn't stick around to listen to it, so I can change it up, whatever you want. Whatever you want, I'm easy. Alright, take it easy, Arnold. See you later. Have a nice day. Hope your hangover isn't too bad. Do. Let's change this music. Let's change it back to the gongs. Don't even know what it sounds like at the minute. Terrible? Is it awful? What's it sound like? Complete garbage? Hello, no one is here. What? I'm clearly here. You like the music? Super patriotic. Wearing a bit thin, is it? Yeah, I bet. Okay, we'll go back to the gongs because that's the only music I can find where no one will complain about it. Prayer bowls. 10,000 hours. Aeolian harp music. There we go. Strings. $10 hours. Let's see. So the only problem is the Aeolian harp is like I was going to say it's very short. Also wind harp. Try wind harp. Hour. hours. Relaxing harp music, beautiful music. This one says 36 hours of DIY electric Aeolian harp, but it's only 43 minutes long, so that's clearly a lie. It's only a 10-minute video, that's the only problem. It's not too long. So Aeolian wind harp in G. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, I paused it. Oh, for fuck's sake, I searched on Google instead of... Okay, yeah. It's like 2 hour. There's a 2 hour one there. I'll do that. I don't know what it sounds like, but let's hope it's good. Let's hope it's not terrible. Terrible and divisive. I hope it's just nice, relaxing tunes for everyone to listen to. Hmm. How does it sound? Is it too loud, too quiet, anything like that? Too annoying, too erotic? Far too sexy for anyone's ears, I imagine. Can barely hear it. Good. Sounds fine here. Bloody. Can you just all be consistent, please? Consistency. Turn the volume up a little bit there. Enjoy looking at my shoulder. Could just turn the music off and sing if you want. Do a little song for you all. Have a sing along. I could just hum tunelessly. You want me to hear me sing? No. Changed my mind. I don't want to do that. I'm not a very good singer. I don't know what song I would sing. Well, as a Union Jack there. How could you say that? What? Happy April Fools! Turkish X Gold, hiya. Camera in a way that I'm not standing in front of it constantly. Old guy who's constantly whistling the same repeated bloody tune. I still have no idea what tune it was from. hate my nipples, then smashed them on the canvas. Okay then, that's what you want. Fine by me. Fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. Very graphic and exciting. Glad of that. I'm glad of that. Need a good brush though. Need a good brush for this. Ah, oh, fuck. I'll just use this brush. Right, see, this is the requests. This is the request line. Exciting stuff. Oh. Fucking exciting techniques. That's what you requested, wasn't it? Oh, well, that'll probably get covered over because, you know, it's just the initial bit of the painting, but there you go, request granted. James Mackenzie liked it. Oh, fuck's sake. Look, it's ended up right in this guy's heart. It's made a little heart shape for him. It's beautiful, that. Unintended consequence there. Right, so need a lot of stuff going on here. It's all a bit patchy looking and a bit nothingy. Let's get that guy's dumbbells going. How come your nipples are pierced and why? I don't know, why not? Why does anyone get piercings? Just like the feeling, I guess. Resembles his heart. Yeah, it's a good little instruction there. Came out nice. Isn't it painful? It was painful when I got it done, yeah, not now. It's, unless I get it caught in the I put a picture on Instagram actually. You know what them? I don't know what them things are called that you wash with in the shower or the bath, and it's like a net scrunched up. It's like a loose net, and it's like scrunched up to make like a sponge. Every time I wash with them, it gets fucking caught on my piercings. Then it's painful. There you go, look. Fantastic painting. It's high quality. I might have to have a sandwich soon. Keep my energy levels up. It's all a bit shoddy right now. I need to get David Icke painted in as well. David Icke riding on a cow, as if there's some kind of message to it. Oh yeah, the bus as well. Let's have a look what else. Jester and bus. Routemaster bus, wasn't it? Let's see. I might get the basics down for the outline of the bus and the Jester, and then I'll be able to fuck, what am I talking about? Routemaster bus. And then I might go and have my dinner, and then when I come back I'll have something to work on a detail. Routemaster bus. Easy. Please give David Icke lizard eyes and the cow. Okay. Those are going to be later details. David Icke and cow to have lizard eyes. Okay. Good idea. I like that. The elusive red tom tit. I missed that comment, but that was a good one. Right. Ooh. Thing is, I can now feel the paint drying on my nipple hairs. And it's kind of like when I move, it kind of pulls them slightly. And I'll probably forget to wash that off, and then Alex will see me getting changed or something. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why have you painted your nipples red? Well, it's a long story. It's not really a long story at all, is it? Not even a long story. Very short one. Okay, so this is the Route Master bus. So let's try and do a vehicle that looks half decent for once. Another thing I found that I'm not good at painting vehicles. Yeah, everyone always asks me to do them. I think I've improved in the portraiture stakes. I tested it out on my mother-in-law yesterday. I showed her that last paint I did, and I was like, "Can you identify these people?" And she identified Harry Redknapp and Tony Blair. She said fucking hell. She said that's either Donald Trump or it's Bill Clinton. Which is weird. A weird response, but okay, I'll take that. Close enough for me. That was on the last painting. Okay, there's a Route Master. I think it was a Route Master that was requested. I forgot to write it down, so. Or did I write it down? Might have done actually. And the windows here. Picked up a bit of blue along the way somehow, but it's alright. Yeah, it's gonna look alright, isn't it, that? Old Route Master bus should look fine. It's gonna end up looking like I don't know, like a London souvenir or something. I'm afraid of, because of the yellow submarine and the. Well, I guess that's more of a Liverpool thing, but I don't know, like a British souvenir. Red bus. Hopefully, we'll get more weird requests and it'll balance it out a bit. The only sort of non-British looking thing is the pyramid. I guess the strongman is kind of generic, but who knows? Right, the jester. Where the hell's that gonna go? A jester for April Fool's Day. How about kind of hanging upside down? Whee! I guess we could have like the jester going down there. Huh. Who knows? jester hanging in from the corner here. The Joker. I know what that's meant to be. I know that it's meant to be a jester, even if it doesn't look much like one yet. Paint a baby dragon. Okay. Where do you want that then? Any particular place? Any particular... Oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe down here in the bottom, curled up. Let's do a bit of this. A little bit of green. We'll try to mix up some green anyway. I don't know. I'm not very good at mixing the colours today. It's coming out a bit turquoisey. Anywhere will do. Alright, well, I guess I need a little something down here. Baby dragon, but they're still big, aren't they, dragons? Poop, poop, snoot, snoot. I'm a sleeping dragon. Snoot, snoot. Put his tail over his nose. Snoot. I'm snooting. Oh, you checked on my Etsy, thanks, man. And yeah, I haven't got any prints done of the last painting yet. But all my other paintings. You know what? I know what I did yesterday as well. I shouldn't have done it. I googled my own name with art because I was looking for my Instagram, so I could take a picture from my phone of my Instagram page, do it like a super zoom. And I came up with my old DeviantArt account, and I was looking through my old artwork from when I was like younger in college and stuff. And I was thinking, oh my god, my art's well better than my art back then was way better than it is now. I think maybe I've come along in my technique of painting probably a bit more, but I don't know. I feel like maybe the youthful exuberance has gone out of it a bit. Like I did a project on hands where I did like his hand pointing up and stuff. It looks really good. Painting's looking pretty British after all. Yeah, well, you know what, it's not meant to be, and initially it wasn't meant to be, it was just a sort of, I guess it's just come out that way. Seem to have had a lot of British requests. The submarine, Yellow Submarine, and then there was a request for the Union Jack, and that was a super chat, so I did a nice big thing. I don't always do the super chats big, but I just thought, well, I better make the most of it, and so I did it like, you know, the background. I needed something for the background as well, so it's turning very patriotic. I mean, it'll probably change a lot more stuff will come in, and you know, it's not gonna be British looking forever, I don't think, not all of it. think I need a bit more structure, like a bit of a horizon or something, like I usually do. So that might change. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a. I'm gonna have a quick sandwich, I reckon. Now I've got the little basics in. I know where everything's meant to be. Baby Dragon, Route Master Bus, all that stuff. Oh, I didn't see that. Queen's. Hold on. Queen smoking a spliff. Okay. Let me write these down because I'm gonna have a sandwich. I'm gonna take a sandwich straight. Queen smoking a spliff. And then Nessie, Monster of Loch Ness. Okay. Well, we've got a baby dragon there, but I guess Nessie can go in somewhere. I don't know where. Just having a quick look around, scanning the painting. They could go anywhere really. We've got the pyramids in the background. That's pretty mysterious. So Nessie could be like coming round the pyramid or something like that. Crow with a monocle. Okay, right. I'll write them down because I'll forget them otherwise. Queen smoking a spliff, driving the bus. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. That'd be amusing. Right, I'm gonna take a quick toilet break and then I'm gonna have my sandwich. Peeking out the top of submarine instead of periscope. Who? The Queen or something else? I want to see some exciting kitchen action. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, the Loch Ness Monster. Okay. Nessie peeking out. Picking out the sub. leg, periscope. Okay. Got it on the list. Not even washing my hands. I mean, I did then when I went to the toilet, so I suppose it's fine. But I mean, I'm not washing the paint off my hands. I'm sure it's fine. It's just acrylic paints. Mostly dried anyway, so I'm sure it won't kill me. I've just fucking broken the yoke. Oh man! I'll do 2 fried eggs. One of them will be broken every time. What are you rustling up today? I'm doing a fried egg butty. Nice and easy. Sandwiches every day, that's pretty much all I eat. Just fucking bread. Thinking about trying to lose some weight again. I've got to eat a bit healthy. But I don't know what to do. I've been watching Pigsy Lamb's channel, and he's like, I watched his video from like 2 years ago. He's lost tons of weight on his current videos. He looks so much thinner than he did on his videos like 2 years ago. He's been doing this diet where he's like, it's like a 1 meal a day diet, and then he's doing like a dry fast where it's like you don't drink anything for like 16 to 24 hours, which seems like it would just kill you. I don't know. It doesn't seem healthy, but he's definitely lost a load of weight from doing it. But it doesn't seem like it's a good thing to do. Nice when you fancy them, yeah. I don't have them all the time, but now and then. Not the healthiest thing, but whatever. But that OMAD diet, 1 meal a day, I don't know how you manage it, but some people do. Just eat the big breakfast and then they don't eat anything until the next morning. And then with a dry fasting, there's like hard dry fast where you don't come into contact with any water even, so you don't even absorb water for your skin, you don't have a bath or anything. Seems absolutely insane. That'd be good for the kidneys, that's what I thought. Yeah. But it's working, you know what I mean? You can tell he's lost weight from it, but at what costs to your body? That's what I always wonder. The 1 meal a day thing doesn't seem too bad. I don't think that, you know, that's fine. Or the keto diet, that seems like a good one. Give you kidney stones, I don't know. That's like my biggest fear as well, like health wise. I just couldn't, like, anytime I get a slight pain in my back, I think, oh my god, I've got kidney stones. I like shit myself a little bit because it's like my biggest fear. I'd hate to have kidney stones. Greasy as fuck, that sandwich. Let's sit down. I might put the camera looking outside. You never know, we might see some birds again. I don't like filming myself eating. Not be nice passing through the piss pipe. I would imagine that would to be the case. Fuck, how would I try to turn the camera without turning the whole tripod. Right, we'll have a look out the window. We might see some birds. They sometimes come up to the top of the windowsill and try and get the cobwebs. Because I don't wash the windows, so there's loads of cobwebs up there, so they, you know, it's a good source of webs for their nests. I think it's is it long-tailed tits that do it? I think that's what's been coming to get the cobwebs. I don't know. I noticed Tape Flip didn't stick around very long earlier. I think maybe he took personal offence to my April Fool's Day chat filter that I've put in. I noticed I didn't see what the fuck? Sorry, I just got distracted by Etsy there, sending me a weird message. Yeah, I didn't see yeah, I don't like eating on camera. I don't know, you can watch me eat if you want, strings, but it's not that exciting. It's probably more exciting to look out the window at the garden. I did do fruit eating streams, yeah. I don't know, do you wanna eat, do you wanna watch me eat? Is that something you'd like to watch? I just thought it might be nice to look and see if there's any birds, but there doesn't seem to be any coming now. Why would you put yourself through that? What? Yeah. There we go, look. I'll sit here. I'll recline. There we go. Exciting stuff. You want to watch the garden and you eating? Well, you can see a little bit of the garden here. You can see the decking. Oh, why would I put myself through an eating scene? Oh, I don't dislike it that much. I just thought maybe it would, you know, not that interesting for people to watch me eat. I don't know. It's not like I hate it. I just didn't think. I don't know. Just thought maybe it's not that good to look at. I don't know. Yeah, just good. Oh, you can see the cactus. Yeah. I had to cut the top of it. The little bit that was growing here. I had to slice the top off because it was not looking too great. Yeah, I put a little chat filter on, a word filter on my chat as a nice surprise for a certain person, and I noticed them come into the chat earlier and then instantly leave without saying much more. They said a few things and then vanished. But it was just meant to be like a little joke. I hope I didn't personally offend them. See what. Someone sent me a video here. Okay, I'll check that out later. Al Cool 53 sent me a video. I don't know what it's about. Got ketchup everywhere. Do you reckon I upset him? It is April 1st, so I didn't play a prank on someone. I should have put all the misspellings of that word into the chat filter as well. Look at this cactus. Whoa! Look at it. Looks like my dick, doesn't it? Whoa! Hey ladies. Whoa! Look at that. Look at that. Fucking massive, isn't it? Whoa! No, Coons is not filtered. There's a lot of words I didn't put into the filter. I should have done. Well. You might have just gone to bed. It is late over there, or early, or something. He might not have been offended. Do you like the angle on that? It was good. Also got some Hannah over there growing. I'll turn the camera on in a second. Tell the story of when you got your nipples pierced whilst eating that very ketchupy sandwich. Was there a lot of blood? Okay, it's a very exciting story. There was not a lot of blood. Basically, I was at university. Oh God. I was at university, and then there was a piercing place down the road from where I lived in second year. I went along with a couple of other people who I lived with. There was a girl that I kind of fancied at the time. I think she was getting a piercing, so I went along at sort of the same time. Maybe I was trying to impress her, I don't know. But I also just wanted my nipple pierced, so I got it done. And it was fine. Just in and out, dead quick. It wasn't bleeding or nothing like that. It was just the piercer was like, lie on the like couch thing he's got. And he was like, breathe in, and then he just stabbed it through. And then like later that day, it was fine. And then later that day, I don't know if I knocked it or something, but I just felt like something trickling. And I like lifted up my top, and there was like blood like pouring down my chest. It looked better at the time because I was dead skinny back then, so it looked kind of cool. I was skinny with it pierced and blood pouring down. And then maybe like a year later, I got the other one done. And a different piercers. I was going back home to my parents, and there was like an ex-girlfriend who I'd probably been out with her for like 3 years, and then we split up, but we still like kept in contact. We still like spoke now and then, and she was going to get her tongue pierced or belly button or something. She was going to get something pierced, or maybe she was going to get a tattoo, and she went along, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to get my other nipple pierced, so I'll come along with you. And then and that time, the piercer had me like sat in a chair, and she like put like some numbing stuff on it. I don't know why, because the other piercer just did it dead fast, and I like hardly really felt it. But she like sprayed some stuff on, and like numbed it, and she was dead like slow and awkward with it. She was like trying to push it through, and she looked like she didn't really know what she was doing. And that came out like the holes like a bit sort of wonky on that one. And then my ex-girlfriend just didn't look at any tattoos anyway, and was dead awkward and weird. That's what I seem to remember. I think she just, I don't know what, it was like she was driving me to the tattoo place under the pretense that she wanted to get a tattoo, but she didn't really. Maybe she was trying to like, I don't know what her purpose was. But we didn't stay in contact long after that, because she was just being weird and awkward. So that's the story of that. Very exciting. Hope you liked it. Wasn't much to tell. I mean, nipple piercings, it's just clamp your nipple and go BAM with a needle. don't get how Etsy works, right? It's just sent to me a message saying, "Hey, I don't want to talk about money on fucking on stream. I don't really understand how it works." Okay, anyway. Are you glad you got it done, yeah? I like it. I like having a couple of piercings. Don't really like having piercings on show so much. You know, like facial piercings and things. But I like having a couple of little sort of hidden away piercings. Because I haven't got any tattoos or anything, so I kind of like having a little something like body modification wise. Got a big scar as well, like a big scar and some piercings. So, you know, I'm pretty happy. I'm happy with that. That's fine. That's fine by me. Oh, fuck. I feel like I need a bigger palette for painting onto, but I don't really have anything. I'm going to use this bit of plastic. It's looking good. Alright. I'm glad it is. I don't think it is yet. Also, I don't like the colours of this. I don't like the colours of the stream because it doesn't look like the colours of the actual painting. You know? Like the white balance is alright now. Let me just try and fix it because there is a way to solve it, right? Let's just try and get on the cam. I can look now and try and get it looking like it does. Because that blue is actually like a real light blue, so let's have a look. Properties. I might be able to sort of pork pie. Okay. Saturation maybe. No, that's too bright. Although it does look better than the. How does that look? No, that's probably too strong. I don't know. Shaping of the Routemaster bus. Yeah, it's looking okay. Bit perspective wise though, I don't really know about it. I don't know if I might change it, you know. It looks alright, but I feel like everything's a bit... I don't know what it is. Everything doesn't... I mean, it doesn't need to make sense, really, I suppose. I suppose I could do a different painting where everything doesn't need to be in a space. It could just be all disparate things. Is it disparate? Have you had any lunch, mate? Get some eggs boiled. You've just missed it. You've just missed it. Where were you 5 minutes ago? I was eating a fried egg sandwich. It was great. You missed the entire event. It was probably the greatest thing anyone's ever seen. So, you know, get with the times. Do a pork pie over here, don't know why. Pork pie. We'll do a little slice out of it as well. Get out of here. I don't know how to get the settings right on my camera to have the colour right, but the blues look very darker on the camera. Very darker on the camera. Okay, we're going to have Nessie coming out the top of the thing instead of a periscope, weren't we? That was a thing. What about like sort of looking over his shoulder like this? I'm Nessie and I'm coming out of the top of the submarine. I'm looking over the tough man's shoulders. It's all very good. It's all very exciting and strongmanish. Queen smoking a spliff, driving the bus. We'll just remember. Crow with monocle. How about that can go... Just at the back somewhere, maybe? Let's have a look. Where's my phone? Maybe you could get a crow in flight but wearing a monocle. Have a look at some images of crows in flight. Might give me some ideas. This one looks quite cool. We'll do his head here. too small or too big. His head, so it'd be like 1, 2 heads. And that can go up like this. I think that should be right. Oh, why is it not working today? Usually crows are easy to paint for me. I don't know. Work on him. We'll work on him. Oh god. Oh, it's stressing me out today. I don't know what it is. Wing's probably too small, isn't it? Come back to that crow. Don't even want to think about him, to be honest. Fucking asshole. Crow's a freaking asshole. photograph the flying jackdaw. You got on Instagram? I like the ones where it was two birds of prey like passing food. Did they do, like what was that all about anyway, Leon? I don't know anything much about birds, but like was it like one was, you know, when you had them two birds of prey and they were like one was taking food off the other, was it like one was stealing it, or were they passing it like sharing the food or something? Interesting photos. Oh, does it as a gift? What, to like attract them as a mate or something? That's cool. I want to look at videos of peregrine falcon food passes. Oh god. I was saying I was watching the cockerels do that when I was staying on that farm with the chickens. They like, I don't know, they like make they've got a certain noise they make when they find food, and they want the females to come and eat it, you know. Or they would take the food off me and drop it on the ground and then sort of make that noise for the females to come and eat. Oh man, I'm getting drained. Drained. Yeah, I think I'll give it a break now. Maybe do a bit more later tonight. Although I always say that, don't I? And I never fucking do. Yeah, something like this painting from a distance. It's kind of weird looking. I don't know. It's all kind of floating. All these weird floaty elements. I'm sure it's gonna look good in the end. I'm sure of it. Just it's all a bit blotchy and pale at the minute, but I'm sure it'll come back. I'm sure it'll go nice. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to take a break, I reckon. It's I don't know, I like doing that stream at night, you know, last time. Maybe that would be a good way to do it. If I can get into a rhythm of doing like a bit of a stream at night and a bit of a stream in the day, I might start doing that more, because I get like a different audience, and like I might have like a different energy level maybe, rather than trying to paint like for hours and hours and hours and getting like wiped out and stuff. I might try that. Yeah. I don't know why every time I stop a stream I have to make like a big long excuse, like, oh, I don't want to. I don't know. It's more I'm just saying it to myself, you know. I'm not trying to get anyone's approval there. But yeah, I'll probably stop streaming now. It's been a good long chunk on it. Got a bit done. Got the basics down. Be nice to start working on the details on these things. Looking very British at the minute, so we'll see how that turns out as we go on. Alright, I'll catch you later, everyone. Stop streaming, yeah. Alright, thanks so much.